Hey everyone, welcome to Lisa Yoga Angel. I'm Lisa. So today is our Sprinkles of Spirit chat. I hope you guys have been enjoying these little chats together. I'm actually having a lot of fun blogging. I never thought I would. I thought it would be way more scarier than what I'm finding it to be, but I hope it's coming across okay. Please be sure to click subscribe so we can connect. You can take a class with me. I'm so excited to have this channel. I never thought that I would enjoy it as much as I am, but it's such a great way to stay connected with my students, with my family, with my friends, and to share my yoga journey and to serve you and help you on your path with all the self-love tools I can give and any knowledge and wisdom that I gain along my way. I am happy to share it with you. So click subscribe, click the bell to stay notified, and head over to LisaYogaAngel.com and sign up for my newsletter if you haven't. Okay, so today we are talking about yoga and anxiety. So September is National Suicide Awareness Month, and I thought, okay, I have to talk about yoga and anxiety this month for sure. Because I know so many people suffer from depression, from anxiety. And yes, yoga is a powerful, powerful tool that can help anyone who's experienced. And I think pretty much everybody at one point in their life is going to, if they haven't already, have anxiety, right? We have different levels of it, right? Some fall into a deeper depression, but at some point we've all experienced stress, anxiety. I'm going to give you a couple of facts. So I'm coming out of finishing a course with a licensed psychotherapist and yoga teacher Ashley Turner called Foundations of Yoga for Mental Health. So I want to share with you some of the things I've studied and I've learned, some facts about depression and anxiety that are staggering. So basically, anxiety disorders are experienced by 1 in 5 people, so that's 18.1% of people in the US. And it affects 16.1 million people in the US over the age of 18 are experiencing major depression. So these are staggering facts that I'm sure we all have someone in our lives, or we know someone may be suffering, or maybe we are ourselves. But when you hear these facts, I think most of us are surprised. I was actually surprised, like, wow, it's that many. But the good thing is anxiety is highly treatable. So in this chat, I just want to explain, if you're new to yoga, if you're new to this channel, if you're new to understanding how yoga can help you with anxiety, that's what I want to chat about. And the number one tool that yoga will give you is the breath. So yoga is a breathing exercise, and the first thing we train ourselves to do is quiet the monkey mind by focusing on the breath. So when we are in a state of stress and anxiety, most of us, and actually most of us throughout our daily lives, we are in the upper chest. We are shallow breathing. Shallow breath is where we live, especially if you are in a state of anxiety or even panic, having a panic attack. It's very shallow breath. You can't catch your breath, right? Somebody might say, I can't catch my breath. I'm freaking out. So yoga, the very first thing we use is the breath. We focus on the breath and we train the mind to use the breath to shift us out of what's called fight or flight response, right? And that is our sympathetic nervous system. And focusing on the breath and using these breathing practices will shift you into a rest and digest state. So activating what's called the parasympathetic nervous system of the body. And Almost immediately, if you just quiet yourself for a moment, let's do this together. Why not? Nobody's watching, don't worry. It's just you and I. So close your eyes here for just a moment and relax your jaw. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill the breath up, belly, ribs, shoulders, chest. And then a nice easy exhale out of the mouth. And then open your eyes. So you should have already felt a shift just from one breath, just from slowing down the breath is the most powerful tool. Now there's different breathing practices that you learn in yoga. I'm going to leave the link down below if you haven't watched my video on alternate nostril breathing, which is called Nadi Shodhana. Please watch it. That is a powerful, powerful practice that will help you with anxiety and stress at any time, and you can do it anywhere, and it's free. The breath, right? It's our breath. So I'm going to leave the link below so you can try that. And then also in yoga, yoga helps us to self-regulate, right? Our physical practice is emptying the mind. When we bring our focus and attention on all these funny looking postures, right? Like, what are we doing with our arm here, our leg there? When you go through an hour or even just 15-minute practice of bringing your attention to placing your body in a certain position in a certain way, you are emptying the mind. So you are helping to self-regulate, right? You're emptying the mind of the chatter in the mind that lives in the mind, and you're bringing your focus on your physical body, which is going to increase your physical body awareness, right? Most of us are walking around, we have no body awareness and not even aware of the shallow breath. And yoga is going to cultivate that awareness in your life. Even with driving, you'll notice if you're clenching. I am such a much more relaxed driver now after practicing yoga so long. I'll literally feel when you're like so tight in your shoulders, I'll go, oh my God, let me take a breath. And just completely soften. So it's going to help you self-regulate and help you have emotional regulation as well. Mindfulness and meditation is going to help you create the space in the mind, help you be in a more reflective state instead of reactive state throughout your life, and it will help you work with your posture, right? Most of us, if we're living with anxiety, stress, depression, we're probably inward a lot, right? We're closing up physically because we're closing up mentally and emotionally. Just by observing someone's posture, you can kind of see what's going on with them. Yoga is going to help you open up, breathe, open your heart, physically, mentally, and yes, spiritually. You will connect to a deeper part of yourself. But I wanted you to understand all of that happening in our nervous system. The breath, right, regulates our heartbeat. It will lower your blood pressure. It has studied to relieve anxiety, relieve stress, and treat depression. So more and more, psychologists, psychotherapists are using yoga as more of a whole to complete their practice to help their clients have the perfect tools, right, as part of the tools to help them on their journey to wellness, right? And it's all about being whole, right? We want to be in balance and have that state of homeostasis within ourselves, of equanimity, and this will help us basically handle the challenges that, yes, life is throwing us, especially this year. I mean, this year, there's a pandemic, but I think there's going to be a mental health pandemic coming out of this. There's a lot of people that do not have the tools. They're not using them. They're not, because they're not aware of them. So I hope you will give this practice a chance. Please take a class with me and give it a try. Open yourself up to something new that will serve you for your highest good. It will help you if you are experiencing stress, if you are suffering with anxiety right now. Take a class with me this week. If not me, take it with someone else. Just give it a try. If anything, do the alternate nostril breathing practice. The link is below. And let it shift you almost immediately out of those states of angst, of stress and anxiety. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you are getting something out of these chats. Please leave comments, email me, find me on Instagram, send me a message. Oh, my light just went out. That's okay, but you can still see me. And we will get through this year with the powerful practice of yoga and meditation. So, Sprinkles of Spirit, I like to end with reading you a message from Colleen Barrett-Reed, Postcards from Spirit. Yes, if you're unaware what the heck this is, it is just a message from your higher power, from the universe, from Mother Nature, from God, from Buddha, from whatever your higher power, whatever that means to you. You can call in for a message, and I'm going to read, I already picked the card, so I'm going to read this message for you this week. And it says, Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual, yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track. Even if your ego self doesn't see that, listen to your soul. Check in with Spirit and keep going. So what an awesome message. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So, and your yoga and meditation practice can help you enjoy the journey. Enjoy the small moments along the way, because they usually are the ones that mean the most. So thank you for watching, and have a beautiful week. Namaste. Take a class with me. Let me know how this is going. Comments, feedback, so I can create and serve you more, serve your greatest good, and help you along this journey. So stay with me, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.